Hi, Ira Coiner here, President and founder of Triathlon Partners. Thank you very much for tuning into this episode of Triathlon TV, where we will be continuing our discussion on estate planning. We're going to take a different turn on it today, but our timing has been very good about discussing this topic because just recently, Senators Warnock and Warren have come out with the sponsoring the American Housing and Economic Mobility Act. It has a lot of stuff in it, but the thing I want to focus on is what they intend to do to the estate tax threshold. Now, Vice President and Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris has sponsored this as she's sponsored it, supported it, excuse me, is probably the better word. And what this does is it reverses, well, it takes the estate tax threshold, which now for an individual and couple are $14 and $28 million. If Congress doesn't do anything by 2026, it reverts to $7 million and $14 million individual and couple. This bill comes out and pushes it down to 3.5 for an individual, 7 for a couple. All right, so it's going in the opposite direction that everyone was hoping for, and it's going to really impact many more people, right? It's going to many more people who right now are in that wealth bracket, as well as many more people who will be in that wealth bracket. So we have to really pay attention to this. We got to be smart with our assets, where we put them, how they're accessible to us, as well as maximizing for our beneficiaries in the future, right? So this, we also have to keep in mind, if this Warnock and Warren aren't going anywhere, and if Vice President Harris is elected to be president, this is probably something that might be on their agenda going forward. What else might they do in the tax world? Well, it would seem to be consistent, they would want to raise income taxes, raise capital gains taxes, and possibly lower tax brackets. That's what they want to do with the estate tax threshold. So we have to come up and look at our financial future and come up with a plan on how to keep as much money for me and my family and my beneficiaries. Right now, I'm going to quote Ben Franklin here, or paraphrase him. Two things in life are guaranteed: death and taxes. Well, there you went. I just threw the first one out there, and death, if you didn't know that was guaranteed, then I don't know where you've been for your entire life, right? So I have a product that's going to encompass all of this. And before I tell you about it, I know this issue gets a lot of people upset with politics and things like that. And you could think of what you want of these senators, this presidential candidate, the other presidential candidate. I don't care, right? Go somewhere else. I'm here to give you a solution, to give you answers, to go forward and maximize what you have, right? I don't care what other people have. I want to maximize what you have, and that's what we're going to focus on. So I have one product that's going to address a lot of these issues of rising taxes, income tax, capital gains tax, estate tax, what have you. It's called life insurance, right? Now, I'm not talking about going online and buying from some schmuck bot, all right? That's not what we're talking about. You got to buy it from someone who knows what they're doing, knows how to structure it. It's very important because you just don't buy life insurance for that off chance that you and the missus are out on date night and you get hit by a truck and Junior and Daisy are left home with, no one comes home, right? That's not why you buy life insurance. Life insurance has this unique ability to grow tax-free. You pay your premiums. Some of that premium goes to buy that death benefit. Some of that premium goes for investment, right? We want that now with tax rates where they are going to be. We want the investment amount to be as large as possible, and we want it to grow fast and grow ferociously. So you need someone to structure this policy properly. So when that grows, because it's not being taxed on the growth, and when it's structured properly, you get to withdraw the money tax exempt. You're withdrawing the money, not the traditional way most of you might think, that your spouse gets it because you got hit by a bus. No, you're alive and you're able to enjoy this money, right? And that's why we want to have as much growth as possible. I know this is a foreign concept to most people, but think about your 401k. A lot of people have a 401k. They love their 401k. They put the money in, doesn't get taxed. It grows tax-free. That balance gets really big in that account statement you get. And guess what? Not all that money is yours. And every year it seems like more money is going to the government, right? Got to pay those taxes. Then we go to the other one, the Roth, which is great, but not everyone can qualify to put money into a Roth IRA. And you get the money gets taxed on it before it goes in. So yes, it grows nicely tax-free. And then you get to take it out when you want, no RMD limits, and it's all tax-free. Well, this life insurance I'm talking about, structured properly, is like a Roth. The Roth that everybody wants, but the government limits who can have one. Everyone can get this life insurance policy. There's no limit on how much you can put in. And as long as somebody structures it properly, you will get the growth you need to get tax-exempt withdrawals. You know what that means? No matter how high they raise taxes in Washington or Albany or Hartford or Sacramento, you don't give a shit because you're getting it tax-free, right? And there's still a death benefit. But that's the most important thing we got to focus on, is allocating our resources and maximizing it. And that's why Triathlon Partners is here. It's our role to engage, educate, and empower our clients so that they're able to make a confident decision that best meets their objectives. All right. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you found this very, very helpful. And please, we like our stuff here. So subscribers, thumbs up, followers and friends. Yep, we like them. Click those buttons on social media. We know you really like to do that. Thanks for stopping by and have a wonderful and blessed day. Take care. And please watch the